Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to talk to you about Fiverr and how to find the right freelancers for your business. One thing I want to mention here is that what I'm saying is not the only right way to sell your services on Fiverr, but it's one of the ways that Fiverr is teaching its freelancers to be a good professionals. I'm going to give you examples that are listed in one of their free courses on how to become a professional freelancer. Let me show you how. So what is Fiverr actually? Fiverr is a platform for finding services in the form of gigs where you can see what a specific freelancer is offering as services, and you can choose from different categories and find the service that suits your needs. In simple language, Fiverr connects business owners and freelancers through digital services and so-called gigs. One of the indicators that you have found a good freelancer is that the freelancer took enough initiative to check out the online freelancing essentials to be successful seller on Fiverr. Here it is how the course it looks actually, and you can watch it as well because now I'm seeing it as a buyer, and you can check every single chapter and see what they actually teach the freelancers on the platform itself. And when you see this badge here, you will know that the freelancer passed this course. So here we have what the buyer's view looks like when you enter Fiverr. Here you can post your request with the specifics of your project. Let's click and see. Short description, files that are very useful for faster and more accurate brief on what you want to be achieved. Also your categories, the days for delivery, and your budget. As much as more details you include, the faster you will get more accurate responses and not so much spam responses. Here are the listed categories that freelancers are placing their gigs and what Fiverr is offering currently. So one of the best ways to find your best freelancer is to check if they have passed the online freelancing course for being a successful seller on Fiverr. This is the way it looks, and it's completely free, and you can see the badge here for achievement if the seller has it or not. It has few chapters where in total 23 videos and probably I don't know, 70 minutes or hour and 10, and you can see how many people have passed it and also left reviews and etc. So one of the most important thing for me is that what is written is matching. It's matching with the profile section, the bio or about me section of the freelancer, and what it says in the gig that actually it's offering. For example, if I say that I'm web developer and UX UI designer, in my gigs, logically it will say that I'm offering this kind of services. And also what I want to make sure is that the gig cover is not the one that is like, for me at least, I believe that the clickbait thumbnails are over, and what it's offered, it should be displayed also on the gig covers. For example, if I'm female seller on Fiverr, I'll put my own image on the thumbnail or on the cover of the gig, and also what are my services with short description. And this all is explained thoroughly in the course that I already showed you. The description of the gig is also very clear, structured, focused, and also makes sense. As I said, what is written matches the profile and the person that you see on the photo. No grammar mistakes, because as we know, Grammarly exists, and that's the bare minimum that one can do. Also would be nice if your seller that you have your eye on has a video recording of himself that is talking about the gig that it's offering, or actual portfolio made video of the service that it provides. That's very good. The gig image should be also not overwhelming, but just enough information to be displayed so it can catch your attention. For example, short explanation of what the gig is about, a photo of the seller, and maybe some kind of title that the seller has. Let's say professional voice actor or a game developer, pricing, packages and extras. One thing it should be clear that if you're on a hunt on the cheapest gig on the planet, for the highest quality that you can get, You might find that one, but it's not really fair towards the freelancers to demand even lower prices than what they're offering. Have in mind that Fiverr gets 20% of each and every single gig that the seller has placed on the platform. Every single one of them is charged with 20%. Also, if you leave a tip to the seller, they also get 20% of the tip. So bear that in mind whenever you start bargaining with a specific seller for its prices. Another thing that I want to mention is when I started with Fiverr, I also started from the bottom, which is $5 per gig, and that was only because this is the way that you can grow your integrity through the platform and get noticed through the Fiverr system base. Also, don't get surprised if a certain seller has a specific low price packages in one point of your conversation and negotiation, and then his prices are changed, because as we know, over time our qualifications also change, so our services get better and better. Also, depending on your need, check the seller's order in the queue if it's busy or not. Communicate your concerns with the seller. Check the level, if it's new seller, level 1, 2 or top rated seller, and the prices of the certain packages. Instead of having an assumptions about the service and the seller, it's better always to ask. Rule number 1 is always to reach out and ask. Also check the reviews and see what other buyers say about your seller. You can filter the reviews I'm going to show you now. Here are the reviews under the frequently asked questions. You can sort them by most relevant and recent. You can also mark them as helpful or not helpful. And also, as you can see, you can make a gig to be favorite or not by clicking the heart and putting them in your list where you can find them later after the browsing. After you have negotiated everything with your seller beforehand and you have chosen your package that you would like to buy, you can click continue. Enter any extra if you like to, for example, be faster delivery, and then confirm your payment and submit the requirements where you will be prompted to enter specific information. Another thing to pay attention to is the revisions. Some of the gigs offer revisions. That means that something can be changed along the way, either during the order itself in the timeline or after the order is delivered. Realistically speaking, unlimited revisions are not necessary, and I don't believe anybody would use them for an unlimited amount of time. And the last most important part that you have to make sure that you are covering when you're ordering a gig from Fiverr is to communicate. Communicate everything in the clearest, honest way as possible. Bonus tip, for some custom offers there is an option video call where you can communicate with your seller, freelancer, and you can give your feedback visually in the most detailed way possible. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. If you find this video useful, make sure to click like. Also comment if you have any other struggles related to freelancing and finding the best seller and service for you. Make sure to share this video if you think it might be helpful for someone, and subscribe for more. See you in the next one. Bye!